Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm going to be showing you how I got this look right here. It's a very simple glam look, but I also threw a little curveball into the equation. Your girl is wearing a wig. Like, let's just take a moment for that. Like, literally, I have no idea like who I am, what I'm doing, but I'm not feeling my real hair these days. So I feel like I want to put on this wig and just step out of my comfort zone and try something new. So if you guys are feeling it, give me a thumbs up. If you guys aren't feeling it, just exit out. It doesn't matter. So if you guys have not subscribed to my channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button right now, and make sure you go ahead and turn on those notification bells so that every time I upload, you guys can see this beautiful face. And without further ado, if you guys want to see how I got this simple glam, then please keep watching. Okay, so first I'm going to be going in with the Urban Decay De-Slick Primer. This is a shine control primer. It's really good for oily skin. I'm going to be applying it to my beauty blender and just dabbing that all over my face. Ignore this burn right here. I got a relaxer yesterday and my hairstylist burned the fuck out of me. So annoyed. So for foundation, I'm going to be going in with the Dior Star Foundation, and I'm in the color 050. I'm also going to be applying this to my beauty blender and just dabbing that everywhere. So for highlight, I'm going to be going in with two different highlights. I'm going to first go in with the Fenty Beauty Matchstick, and this is in the color Caramel. I noticed that if I warm it up on the back of my hand, it gets a little more liquefied first, or just like more creamy, and it's not as dry. So I'm just going to tap that underneath my eye, just to brighten it up and to cancel out any dark circles. I just find that this concealer works better with your fingers because you continuously warming it up to make it more creamy, opposed to the sponge just kind of soaking it up, because it's already not full coverage, so you don't want to like lose any more product. And on top of that, I'm going to be going in with the ColourPop No Filter Concealer, and I'm going to apply the color Deep Tan. See, this concealer isn't as yellow as most of my concealers, so I'm going to go ahead and apply a little bit of Tan 50 on top of that as well. You want to make sure you're blending up towards your ear so that your eyes can appear more lifted. It just really makes that under eye area pop. And I like to use the fat part of the beauty blender and just blend out any harsh lines. So I am going to be cream contouring today, so I'm not going to set my face just yet. I'm going to go in with Truffle, which is the other matchsticks by Fenty Beauty. I'm just going to be carving out my cheeks and my temple. And my nose. You want to work that back into your hairline so that there aren't any gaps. You don't want to look contoured here and then like lighter where your hairline is. I'm just going to take a brush and blend the bottom part out. I'm just going to blend out this nose contour as well. So these sticks do dry up a little bit quickly once you apply them, so I would probably advise like to do sections of your face at one time and not like I just did, because you'll find yourself working a little bit harder. So I'm going to go ahead and set my face. I'm going to be using the Maybelline setting powder. This is the loose finishing setting powder, and I'm using the color Medium to bake. Okay, so now that I look straight crazy, I'm going to move on to the eyes. I feel like I put foundation on my eyes, so I really don't need to like put a primer. So we can just, I don't know what I'm going to do. Actually, I'm going to do one eye off camera, then I'll be back because I really am kind of perplexed. So now that we're up close and personal, the good thing is I'm going to be using one palette today, and that's going to be the Carli Bybel palette. Hey, can we fit in the screen? Okay, so first, all over my lid, I'm going to be going in with, what color did I go? I'm going to be going in with this color right here. I'm going to go in with this color right here, and I'm going to apply that all over my lid. Okay, and so next in the crease, I'm going to be picking up this shade right here. It's like a dark plum purple looking shade. If I'm looking over it a lot, it's because I'm trying to make sure that I'm in focus. I don't think my camera is used to being up this close and personal, honey. And now I'm going to be picking up this color right here. It's a lighter plum shade. I'm going to be applying that in the middle part of my eye. Too long. I'm just going to blend that out to make sure that there aren't any harsh lines. And then in my inner tear duct, or the inner part of my eye, I'm going to apply this shade right here. It's kind of like a yellowish white. That on the inner corner. And you see how I apply like all of the eyeshadows above my crease? That's going to make your eye look a little bit bigger and just more open. So on top of the middle shade, I'm going to go in with this shade right here. It's kind of like a metallic purple. The theme of this video is obviously purple. I'm going to apply that on top of the middle shade just to kind of add a little bit of shimmer. And I'm not using any Studio Fix Plus or anything. I just want to keep it very subtle with like a hint of shimmer. See, just added a little bit of pizzazz to the eye. And I'm going to be going back in with that shade right here, and I'm going to apply this to my brow bone. I'm going to go ahead and apply a little bit of liner. I'm going to be using my Kat Von D. Okay, so I was completely out of focus when I applied the liner. But now I'm going to go in and apply some lash. I'm going to be going in with my Ardell Wispy. While that dries, I want to go ahead and apply some eyeliner to my bottom waterline. This one is my favorite right now. This one is Sugar. It came in my Ipsy Glam bag. I absolutely love it. It's so creamy and just super bomb to work with. I love it. So for my bottom lash line, I'm going to be using the same colors that I used on my lid. I'm going to go in with the darkest plum shade first. I'm just going to smoke that out. Y'all, don't let me forget about my lashes, because when I start rushing, stuff hits the fan. I'm going to go in with the lighter plum shade and just apply that on the inner corner. Just like a subtle... Oh my god. Almost dropped it like twice. Just like a subtle smoky. Now I'm just going to apply some mascara to my bottom lash line, and this is the Colossal. Okay, sorry if my angle is like completely different, but I can't remember. But I'm trying to sweep this powder off, and it is like literally taking off my foundation. I'm going to go in with the KKW Beauty Powder Contour Set, and I'm going to set everywhere that I contoured earlier. I'm going to be picking up both shades, by the way, and I'm in the deep dark kit. I feel like I always was the girl that was like always on time and like frowned at my nose whenever somebody was late. But these days, like, I'm turning into that girl. I knew I had to film, yet I didn't start until like it was time to get ready to go. So for blush, I'm going to be going in with the Milani blush, and this in the color Romantic Rose. I know that I'm like all over the place, but when you're rushing, that's what happens. So for highlight, I'm going to go back into the Carli Bybel, not Cardi B, the Carli Bybel palettes. And I'm going to pick up this shade right here. I'm going to mix it with this gold shade right here. I'm going to go ahead and set my face. I'm going to go in with the Scandinavia, the primer spray. I had to use more than I normally use because I feel like that Maybelline powder was just like super duper drying and it was borderline creasing on me. So I'm going to let this dry and I'm going to go ahead and put on my clothes and I'll come back with my outro and then I'll put on my lip as well. So give me a second. Okay, so for lip, I'm going to keep it really simple. I'm going to go in with my NYX lip liner in the color Auburn. And then I'm going to be picking up the Maybelline matte lipstick in Almond Rose. It's a pretty mauve nude color. You guys know I live for my mauve nudes. This is the final look and I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know that I have not been the most consistent person in recording videos, but I promise I will have some more creative videos for you in the future. If you guys did enjoy this, go ahead and give me a big thumbs up, and until my next video, I'll see you guys very, very soon. Thanks for watching.
Hold me down for one night like I got 3 strikes.